Just throw it in, and when it oversteers, you just flick the steering the other way, or just Scandi... Oh, no, it doesn't work. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome back to Gran Turismo 4. It has been absolutely forever since I've played this, and there's a lot of reasons for that. I've been doing a lot at home, a lot of work in terms of motorsport commentary, a lot of other videos and different series and things have been doing well on my channel instead, and obviously I've had a new PC, loads of stuff. Loads has been going on. The last time I was on Gran Turismo 4 was actually the 2nd of April 2025 when I did my stream to finish off the 1,000 miles. I did a bunch of those actually of these lot just to complete that 1,000 mile series. But now I've got my wheel set up, the Thrustmaster T-GT II, and I am going to be playing the game again in an episode where I have the races uncut. I think one of the problems is that the races weren't so interesting to follow because I cut them up so much. So I'm going to come back to this and just get used to it on the wheel again. I do want to stream a lot of this game still going forward, but yeah, it's been, God, how many months now? 7 months since I last played it, so we're going to see what's what. We're going to take on the Schwarzwaldliga today. We're going to do League A, and we need a German car for that, and I've realised that I only have one German car in my garage, which is almost disappointing, actually. If you look here on Country, there's the RUF CTR Yellowbird, which is from 1987. It's 580 horsepower, and it tries to kill me every time I touch any sort of pedal. But look, they're all USA, Japan, UK, France, Italy. That's our only German car. It is an absolute honey, though, I think you'll agree, but what we need to do is at least try and see if we can get into the Schwarzwald League A in this car and do well with it, because it's only 3 races, it's not a big prize pool, we've got a lot of money up there, as you can see, from the 1,000 miles. I just wanted to give it a go in this before we buy a new car for it, so let's jump in and let's take it on, shall we? So we go up to European events, down to Schwarzwaldliga A. As you can see, cars permitted. Maybe this is too spicy a car. It says cars permitted, but then it doesn't tell you what sort of type of cars. Can you watch a race or something? Maybe we do have to buy a car then. So that instantly throws something into the mix. That's not something I thought I'd check. I thought it had to be just a German car and that's it. We'll maybe have a look then in some of these things and see what we can buy, because we don't have any current German cars except for this RUF. Maybe it's a little bit too spicy for it. We've got the Audi TT, which is 221 horsepower. I'm just simply going to base this off of power at this point. Got the TT Quattro, 246. The S4, God, it's on stilts, isn't it? It's an RS4 estate. I'm intrigued by that. I'm intrigued by the RS4 estate. These are the RS6 Avant as well, 443 horsepower. I don't think you can have the... Yeah, that's when the Le Mans Quattro, that was the Audi R8. God, look at that. Oh, God, the Tory cars were so cool with the Red Bull liveries. The Nuvolari Quattro, that became the S5, I believe, or the A5, and that became the Q8. I think an RS4 estate is on there. I'm also, while I'm here, going to have a quick look at the list of cars. I've got it up on my screen right now, actually, but I just want to make sure. I'll pop it up on screen now for you, so you can have a look while I'm looking at this. It was last updated for episode 30. And the Audi RS4 estate is on the list. So it'd be a shame not to get one. We've got a lot of money to look at as well. The BMW M3 CSL was also on there, but I don't think you can buy that. No, you should be able to buy it, because when I first made that list, that was when I went through the whole sort of list of cars available to buy. Z4, 330i, so that's the one. 254 brake. Oh, the BMW M3. My good friend Tom Brooks just bought his M3 back just recently. The M3 CSL, 355 brake. Good God. 113 grand for it, though. I don't like the GTR because I don't like that front bumper. The M5. Oh, God. What a wagon. What a wagon. Is that too much as well? Is that also on the list? Yes, it is. So the M3 CSL and the M5 are both on the list. They're both options for now. We can have a look at Mercedes and see if they've got anything spicy for us, but I don't think their selection is as big. There's a lot of stuff, actually. It's all just different versions of the SL and the CL. CL600's cool. 469 horsepower E55 AMG. That sort of goes up against the M5, doesn't it? Ah, God. The SLR's cool. CLK touring car's cool. But the Mercedes just don't excite me anywhere near as much. I think I've already made my mind up, but I want to have a look in Opel as well. I think this is just the Speedster Turbo, isn't it? Which isn't a bad shout, to be fair, because, I mean, they're very light for the power, but no. I know what I want. And I want a BMW M5, because who doesn't? Who doesn't want a... Nearly swore. Who doesn't want a V10 saloon car that looks like that? We're going to have it in that... Ooh, I don't know if I want a blue one. No, I'm going to go for the dark grey one. Yep, we're going to buy it. 116,000 credits, but we have a car off the list. There it is, getting checked off right now. And we'll jump straight into it. I'm excited for this. It says sports tyres are what you need, sports or road tyres. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, thank you. Not sure what we do in terms of... Oh, let's just jump in. I think we just jump in and see what we've got. It might tell me that I still can't do it. Yeah. Is it... oh, 200... Hang on. What was that at the bottom? Fierce competition using 200 brake horsepower plus German sports cars. Oh, it's a bit silly that it doesn't really tell you, isn't it? So I spent 100 grand. I've got an M5, but I can't use it. What is the restriction? That's really weird. Do we buy an M3 CSL as well? It's only a few grand less than the M5. Oh, I don't know, though, because I'm probably going to need that money at some other point. I don't want to overdo it, you see. Let's go into the used cars and see, because the used cars are always really good fun to look at. Okay, it's been updated. So there's a CRX SIR, Honda NSX. Oh, I've got to try and remember what is on my list here. Obviously, a lot of it is all Japanese cars. Is that a yellow MX-5? Oh, I'm buying that just for Charlotte. That's fantastic. An MX-5 J Limited in yellow. Sunburst yellow. Oh, it's Christmas Day on the game as well. Merry Christmas. This is the dangerous bit, though, about going through the used car dealership, because you see stuff like that. A TVR V8S, which I didn't know I wanted. Toyota Sierra. Mazda 323, God. Another MX-5 J Limited. Silvia, FTO, Impreza, Skyline, Cappuccino. I'm looking for German cars, and there aren't many, are there? Well, we'll have to go to late 90s for these cars and see if there's anything else in here. A TVR Cerbera Speed 6. Mental. The Mercedes A160. I think I'd rather walk. Oh, there's an S4, but it's 46 grand still. And it is in Vet's forearm red. I know that's probably the answer to our questions, but a 1999 V8 Vantage for £291,000. Oh dear, we're not really getting much help here, are we? I would like an M3, I would like an M3 CSL. That's 75 grand as well. I'm going to buy a CSL. I'm going to buy it because I want one at some point. It's got to be grey. And I believe that is another car taken off the list. There it goes. And we're going to jump in this straight off the bat and see whether this works now. We've spent 230 grand this episode, and we've not driven yet. It still doesn't like it. Why? I'm going to do a Google. Okay, so it says only cars with less than 369 horsepower can enter. Isn't that CSL 330 something? 355. Why won't you let me in? Okay, let's buy the Z4. It's probably one of the nippiest cars out there. I do like them in silver, as much as I know it can be a bit boring to buy a BMW in silver. We're going to buy one, and this will be our car for this event. There we go. Now, you've sat watching me and ah for so long over this event that it's only fair that I just jump straight in at Trial Mountain in the completely unmodified car. Now, it shows you a preview, so you have to have a valid car to get in. I don't know. Let's get on with it. Oh, we've got an interesting list of cars. We've got another Z4, an M Coupe. Hello. We're definitely outpowered by a couple of cars here. 120 A-spec points is quite a lot. Let's see how we get on against them, shall we? So I've got all of my assists and things set to what they should have been before. The M Coupe is very cool. Listen to it go. I've got my force feedback quite light. I think in Thrustmaster's control panel I've got it set to 35 just because when I did some of the longer races I didn't want it to be too heavy. Now we know we're more nimble than a number of the M3s and things around here. We're also faster than the AI. This camera on this car is very wide angle. We're going to go down the inside of the TT that is undoubtedly going to break. It's so fun playing an old game like this again on a wheel. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Steady. He's absolutely mugged me. We're going to bounce off him. You can see the traction control trying to save itself. Now the Audi's probably going to outrun me here because it's a quattro turbo, I think. Yeah, he's gone, look. He's here somewhere. He's on my right. Hopefully in the twisty stuff we can... Oh, I want second gear there, not third. Hopefully we can get up to that S3 that started on pole position. This sounds great, this car. Sounds absolutely fantastic. Ooh, over-revved it a little bit. Revs really high as well, as do the BMW inline sixes. God, that really threw me out there. It's got long gears, but it doesn't feel like it goes anywhere. I mean, we're doing 80 mile an hour, 90. You know, we got up to fourth gear just before 100. Over the curbs. Into the slipstream. You can hear that the wind noise is gone. Excuse me, Mr. S3. I was off the ground. He's giving me a shove. Oh, he's here somewhere. He's pushing me. Didn't need third gear there. It's a good little scrap though. But this is the thing about races like this, is it's not always about just getting a ridiculously powerful car and an easy win. Sometimes it's good that you have to drive the car a bit more to try and get a victory out of something like this. Trying to just, oh god, it's really grippy actually. I tried throwing it in there, and instead of it, I know it slid a little bit, but it still clung to the wall. Let's try and get some slipstream off this S3. There we go, that's helped us stay with it a little bit. He's still getting away. Try not to slide it too much. I'm not giving this car enough credit for how grippy it is. I could definitely use more lock than I have been doing. It's going to be a bit of a close fight to the end this. I think in the first sector I'm probably going to outdo this S3. It's just that second gear is so short. I was in the right gear for the exit. Now I'm not. We're the class of the field though. Uh-oh. Even on 35%, the force feedback still does that centering spring thing, if you're not careful. Let's go rapid through here now. Let's get on with it. That's it. Cool. I wonder actually if my settings haven't saved from... I mean, I'm on the same memory card that I was on for the originals that I was doing in the previous streams on my old PC. But it feels like it's doing that understeer oversteer thing where it's putting throttle in for you, you know what I mean? It's very weird. Either way, we're doing okay in this Z4 right now. We're flying. Braking as late as I dare. Definitely feels like it's putting some throttle on for us there though, which I don't want. So I'm going to make sure that I turn all that off, because the car it's leery, it's moving around, but I'm not sure if that setting's come back on or something. We're definitely not flying away from the S3 though, he's still there. Uh-oh. Did I want third there? Probably not. But yeah, the gears are so weird. Either way, we're straight back into the game and straight back into the winner's circle. It's a win for the Z4! Oh, it's so good to be back. 120 A-Spec points as well. That's what we want, is a lot of A-Spec points. We want to have to push the car to take a win. And there's our first prize pot. Beautiful. $5 after spending about $500,000. Okay, so it's time to move on to the next circuit. Oh, let me just check my settings and stuff actually as well when we get... Oh, we'll do it when we get in. But Opera Paris is the next one to do, and we spent a long time around here in Argenetta, so I know this place a lot better now. Not sure if it's a different layout or something, but we'll see, I guess. Let's just go into the settings then, because isn't there something with each car where you have to turn it off? I think I remember every time I got a new car I had to turn these things off, don't I? Driving aids, yes. Yes, it is every time you get a new car. It's the automatic stability bullshit. Well, leave the traction control on. Just in case. And then that's it. Cool. Thing is, I've not played the game for a long, long time, so I keep forgetting stuff like that. Good amount of A-spec points on offer here. Looks like it's the full circuit, but it's in reverse. Very intriguing. I did also consider that I know the game is over on that side of me because it's a square, but I considered some sort of overlay for my inputs, but to be honest, you can see what I'm doing with this little stripe on my wheel, and you can also see the throttle and the brakes based on the inputs in-game, so you don't really need that from me. Excuse me. That's it. We get the we get the oversteer and the understeer as is. The game isn't playing with my steering inputs or the throttle inputs. Now it's a lot more raw. I was going to say it felt a little bit numb driving that car earlier on, but not anymore. Ugh, I hope I get one of them. They're really cool. Not sure if one's added to the list or not, but if so, then yeah, we'll pop one on. They're braking hard. I'm not. Whoops. I thought there was another fast corner before this slow bit. Will you move? Get out of it. That's why I can now like rag the steering about and really throw it around, because I can just get the car to understeer, then oversteer. It'd be quite interesting if we do win this in a standard BMW Z4. But I think it's the 3-litre version of the car. That's why it's got more horsepower, I guess. 220. Although in that dyno, when I was setting up and getting rid of the driving aids and stuff just a moment ago, it said 231 horsepower, so it's clearly got more than advertised. Oh, that's not friendly. Oh my. Oh, it's gone around. No, it's not. But you see that? The car was a lot more alive then, and I was putting inputs in, and it was behaving itself based on what I was telling it to do, not the game saying, oh, we're going to put more throttle in for you. I was wondering why I was running wide and getting pushed. Absolutely throwing this poor car around, but you know what? It's so much fun. Excuse me. Really doesn't do well in low revs. Just kick its head in. It's mad that even on a game this old, like I've said before in this playthrough, it really does feel like you are playing with just the road cars. Like, it really feels like you are having to drive them. Oh god, the physics is so good. Look at the speed of that Quattro. Well, TT. Let's just brake a little bit later. Thank you, that was tasty. First gear. Oh, that first to second gear change is something I forgot about as well on this game. In no car is it ever good. Now we're in front. We've got 4 laps to do at this place. But that gives me time to break away slightly. Oh, this is the chicane, not the right-hander. Right-hander's in a moment. That's so much fun. So much fun. I couldn't wait and do a stream. I've not got all the time in the world to do streams in the evenings when people would be more around to watch this. So, and obviously, well, with the fact that usually, oh, I've done it again. Usually my videos come out sort of late afternoon, evening time. I didn't want to have a stream and a video in the same day, because sometimes YouTube doesn't like that if you do too much. So, yeah, I wanted to make sure I got a video out while I got used to the game again. Maybe a while before I do another stream on it. But let me know what you think about the format of doing it like this. I know the videos may be longer, but the video needs to have all of the race in it for you to at least get a bit of context as to what's going on in these races, and especially the grind that comes with it as well. I know in some of the races before, I've cut so much out that you only ever see really 1 lap's worth of racing. I know that makes the episodes shorter, so it's easy to watch them consecutively, but yeah, different tastes and things, so let me know what you think. Let me know if you prefer to see the episodes like this, or whether you prefer them to be cut down and shortened so I can ignore you. Either way, I do want to stream more of this because I think it's really good fun to be playing this game and have people alongside me for it, especially the endurance races, because they're not fun to watch uncut unless there's a bit of interaction. At least gives us something to talk about, you know, creator to audience. But now I've turned those aids off, this car is alive. I love it, absolutely love it. We're not going to be able to plough through here as quickly as we've been trying to in the last few laps. There we go, that's better. Oh, what a win that is for the Z4. Fantastic news. Oh, I've got another lap. Just throw it in, and when it oversteers, you just flick the steering the other way with just Scandi. Oh no, it doesn't work. We do have the traction control on. I wonder if we turned it off, if that would be an additional benefit. Does mean that I can be quite ham-footed with the throttle and proper kick its head in. Yeah, we don't really need that faster car to do this. Just got to outdrive the AI a little bit. Down the straight, 110 mile an hour. See the 100 meter board now. I've got to remember it doesn't have race car brakes. I've also not mapped a clutch. I can't remember if I'd set a button for that. Oh, that's to change view. We don't want that. That's just pause. I don't want to press any other buttons, just in case. Look at that weight transfer. It's just great. Absolutely great. There's so many bumps and rises here as well at Opera Paris that you have to be very careful. But I mean, look at this. Big dip on the inside there. Batter off a limiter. Now we've got the win. There it is. Well done, little Z4. Well, the eventual winning margin was 13.7 seconds. Ouch. Another small prize pot of 5,000 credits. Thank you. Good stuff. And we'll move on to what will be the final race in this competition. And that's going to take place at the Autumn Ring, which is a circuit I adore. And I don't know, I mean, I can't remember a lot of this playthrough so far, but have we raced here yet? Can't remember. Similar lineup. We've got a Golf R32 Mark IV against us here, which is a really cool car. 122 A-spec points in this one, so slightly less than before. But it's 4 laps of the full Autumn Ring, so that feels like it'll be quite a long race, actually. But we'll have a bit of fun with it. We'll have fun with our Z4. I'm sure the tail will be very happy around a number of corners on this circuit, especially here. All the weight transfer left and right. Oh, that was a lot of understeer, wasn't it? Ouch. Into the very small hairpin. God, get out of the way. Oh, hello. Hello. Getting a bit of revenge there, are we, fellow Z4? Hello. I need to stop thinking it's an actual race car. I'm being pushed. I am thoroughly being pushed. Get off. Past the Golf, into the left-hander. Stick to the curb. Oh, it's understeer. Yeah, I think it's... Sometimes it feels like a race car, but then other times there's certain corners where it's just not. I'm trying to make up for something over there. I don't know what it was. That S3 sounds really good, doesn't it? Or is that just an A3 Quattro? Yeah, it's the 3.2 litre A3 Quattro. It's not the S3. Big thud as I go down the inside. I was trying to read the number plate, like, Still got cold rears at the moment in the Z4. Let's do something about that. There we go. Something has been done. Still getting hit. Hello. Bye-bye. M Coupe in front. Be cool if we got one of them. Really like them little cars. Like I say, can't remember if there was one on the list before. There is now. Really spicy little car. I think there's some cars like that though that I don't see them in the dealerships. So it's only until we encounter one whether I know whether I want it to go on the list or not. So that's why the list has room to always expand. Oh, I've gone in a bit early there. Try and drag it around the outside. Come on. There we go. Through the left, through the right. Understeer. It's nice that the wheel still at least gives me something. I've got it turned down very low, so I don't really ever have to fight it, but if I let go, you can see that it's doing a good amount, you know what I mean? It's mainly just centering forces, but it does tend to kick with the car, especially when you touch the grass or the gravel or something. It is very good with it. Now, we just try and get away in the lead for a lap or two. Let's throw it through here once again. Oh God. Bit of an overcorrection there. My bad. God, it really doesn't get going in third gear when it's under 5,000 RPM. Doesn't like low revs at all. We're getting there though. It's picking up a bit now. Never mind. Oh, it's so cool though to be back on this. Honestly, you have no idea how much I want to just play this all day, every day, because I know it's going to be a long playthrough. I know that there's people that are big fans of this game as well that want to see me play it. But hopefully we can get some streams and stuff scheduled in, and let me know if you are intrigued in this playthrough, and if you are here watching, please do pop something in the comments to let me know. It's lovely to know if there is an active audience for this, because I know that 90% of my viewer base is for Tower Simulator 3, and that's completely fine. That is absolutely fine. But I still want to make the videos I want to make. I want to play the games I want to make. And in my eyes, if I'm going to enjoy a video, I want to make videos of that while I'm here, you know what I mean? I love the journey of racing games like this. It's not just iRacing or Assetto Corsa where you can do what you want all the time. There is a career, there is progression to it, there is completion percentages. I 100%ed Gran Turismo 2 on my channel, and that was amazing. That meant the world to me, that. And that's why I've moved on to this one. I played a lot of Gran Turismo 3 as a kid. You can't get a wheel and pedals working on that one. Maybe I'll do it one day. But I wanted to do this on a wheel and pedals and have it as my first ever playthrough of this game. And we're going to go on and 100% this. It may take years, but I don't care. I'm excited. Very excited to be playing this. And especially on a wheel and pedals, it just adds to the experience. You know, you're actually driving these cars instead of it just being on a controller. And if you do play it on a controller, that's absolutely fine. I just like the inputs and the feeling of actually driving these cars. Sure, I do it on a camera that's not in a realistic position. You'd be better off doing it from... Where's the view? Oh, well, you don't have cockpit view. I forgot. They didn't have cockpit view in these games. People often do it in chase cam. But I just always find that Gran Turismo's chase cams are a little bit too stiff to the back of the car. At least with this, you feel what the car's doing a bit more, you know? Like this, you'd expect it to be stiff. A chase cam, you'd expect the car to move around in front of you before the camera went with it. Oh well, we've won! We've won! And with that, we have won the Schwarzwald League A in our little Z4. There's our 5,000 credit win. And now, we should move on to get a prize car. M Coupe, M Coupe, M Coupe, M Coupe, M Coupe, M Coupe. What? What? Holy that is way beyond anything I could have expected. I just said earlier on in this that I don't like the M3 GTR because of its long chin, but I don't mind. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, we've got to go and drive that to round out the episode. Just throw it around somewhere and just have a laugh with it. Where's the... Let's go World Circuits. Let's just go Tsukuba. Oh, I'm in the wrong car. See, this is the thing that Gran Turismo 7, after God knows how many years, have finally got right. You can change your car on that screen. That is absolutely unexpected. Didn't we win a race car for another series recently where I just couldn't believe that, you know, it was just a road racing circuit, like road cars. And we just got this amazing race car out of nowhere. Yeah, just free run. We'll spend 5 credits for it. We could do Family Cup and throw it against other cars, but no, we'll just do this with it. I just realised we need to turn the driving aids and stuff off, don't we? New car. Oh my god, those gear changes. See, it's cars like this are the reason that I've got the force feedback up. Well, force feedback down, because they are incredibly tight. Oh my god, the grip is absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Jesus. I love the racing gear. I can't get words out. I love the sound of the racing gearbox as well. You can hear it whining away underneath us. Straight off the bat though, easy to drive this car at pace. What a treat. Oh, it was the Fair Lady Z race car, wasn't it, in a previous episode that we got? The grip is just sensational. Ah, wide. Well, aside from ugly ghost car, this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Well, welcome back to the playthrough, especially those of you that have watched all the other episodes so far. If you haven't, please do go back and watch the journey that I've been on with this game so far. I've absolutely loved it. It's great to be back. I am going to record another episode just today on this, so there's another one coming, but please do let me know. Give me some feedback, whether you want me to carry on doing streams of this, whether you want me to just record more episodes with the uncut races. I'm going to love playing it either way. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day.